In this episode, we're going to have a look at authentication, where if you were idle for a amount of time, for this example, I have it set for 15 seconds, then we'll get a modal pop-up saying that our session has been idle for some period of time and soon it'll expire. And once it expires, it'll then just take us back or refresh the page so that if the user comes back to the browser, they see that they have been logged out because their session expired. And so this is a much better experience than the user being on a form that they then left the computer idle for a period of time. They then go back and finish the rest of the form, and then the form just takes them back to the login page and they lose all the data anyways. This is common in things like banking websites and other websites that need to protect the data. And so in this episode, we are going to be looking at a Devise setup, and this is really extendable to any other kind. And then we'll also look at extending the session, which will just make a request back to the application, which will extend their session. And if the user does not extend the session, then after the time expires, then they'll be sent back to the home page. And you can see that happen here, and it works. So in order to build this, we're not going to be using any gems. We're just going to be creating a stimulus controller and then the business logic around this feature. And the nice part about this is that we're not going to have to touch any of the Devise internals. We're going to use what's already been provided for us, and that's it. And did you know that you can go to railsstore.com to get your own Ruby on Rails t-shirt or your Drift in Ruby t-shirt? To watch this full episode and more videos, visit driftinruby.com and subscribe to the Pro membership.